Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here, and with me, as always, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. It's a picture-perfect day as we get set for today's contest between the Florida Gators and the Michigan Wolverines. Well, folks, we're excited to bring you what appears to be another great gridiron matchup. Here come the Wolverines! If you compare these teams on paper, they really look to be pretty equal. Kirk, what do you think?
Michigan needs a big game from their talented running back. And I think they'll win the battle up front, and he's going to have a tremendous day. Look for him to lead them to victory. But Lee, it's going to be very close.
I agree with you. Michigan is going to manhandle them.
Thanks, Coach. The pregame routine just wouldn't be the same without that prediction. Now let's get the coin toss. Michigan is getting fired up down there as they get ready to boot this opening kickoff. Kicks it off. Moss fields it at the 2. Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
Number 80, the intended receiver on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 24. Number 9 lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Lets it fly. And it's caught. A 4-yard loss. Third and 14. Ball on the 20. The Gators have 5 receivers on this play. He drops back. Tries to juke. He breaks free. Brought down. The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Punts the ball away. And it's out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Well, the offense will come out and see if they can't get an early lead on their first drive. And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. From the gun. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it deep downfield. And he's got it! And he's taken down at the 5.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he put that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
Michigan sets up in the I. Underwood steps back to pass. Intercepted in the end zone. He's made better throws than that, and they lose a possible chance at some points.
Yeah, but don't forget, this guy is still a young quarterback. He's still learning the position. I'm sure he'll learn from this mistake. Now know what to do the next time he's out there in a similar situation.
Yeah, for all those people watching at home, remember, Kirk was a quarterback in college. So if you're wondering why he's so easy on the kid...
Will you take it easy, Coach? You were brutal.
They'll go to work at the 20. Florida in a 4-wide set. Play action. Wants to throw outside. Someone got a hand on it.
You got to be careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20. Florida lines up in a shotgun set. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Wolverines bring in the nickel package. He drops back. Looking, throws it to the outside. Got him on the run. Knocked out of bounds.
That's how you convert 3rd down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37. The Gators line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He's going left. It falls incomplete. He led his wide receiver too far to the outside.
Yeah, he just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 37. The Gators with 4 receivers. Back to pass. Steps up. Throws it to the outside. Great concentration. It'll go down as a completion, but they won't get much for it.
Yeah, just a wasted play right there.
3rd and 8. And this is the 6th play of the drive. They'll work from the shotgun. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. Throws it out there. Incomplete. Florida ready to put this one away. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Number 15 fields it at the 13.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll set up shop at the 40. The Wolverines line up in an I formation. Underwood on 1st down. He's going long. The ball is tipped. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 40. The Wolverines line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He steps up, throws this one out to the right. Complete on the run.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on 1st and 2nd down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Wolverines set up in the gun. Back to pass. Wants to throw outside. Got it. Touchdown, Michigan. The wide receiver flew down the field on that touchdown connection.
But he has the speed to stretch the defense, and his hands are getting better every single game.
And and he hits the PAT. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Number 36 is lined up to kick this one off.
Moss back to return.
He hits a booming kick. Moss fields in the end zone. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
Going with the shotgun here. He drops back, steps up. Looks like he's going to run. Tackle. He gained a couple of yards on the keeper.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8. Ball on their own 16. The Gators with 4 receivers. Drops back to pass. He unloads it. And it's incomplete. He let his halfback too far on that throw.
This kid needs to relax and get the ball down where his receivers can catch it.
It's third down and 8 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. Florida lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. He's looking. Steps up in the pocket. Wants to throw outside. And they tackle him. So on third down, they pick up the first and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about first down. He was thinking touchdown.
First and 10. Ball on their own 41. One man backfield. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. It's deflected. It's a tip drill. They'll bring him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
The Gators line up with 4 wideouts. Drops back to pass. Throws down the middle. And he's tackled.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's first and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Florida comes out with 5 receivers. They'll throw on first down. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. He'll feel that one in the morning.
You bet he will. I mean, just look at that guy that sacked him. He's a monster. I could have swore I felt the earth shake when he hit the ground.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on the 40. The Gators set up in the gun. Back to pass. Looking. He lets it go. Complete. And they make the stop. And the pass is caught, but he goes nowhere.
Yeah, nice job there by the defense to get to him and make the sure tackle before he could make any moves to break loose.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Florida lines up in a shotgun set. He steps up. He takes off. He juked him out of his shoes.
Number 9 on the carry. 11-yard gain on the play.
Single set backfield. He's under pressure. Got him. They tried to throw for it, but ended up getting sacked. They'll take over at the 33.
At the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Underwood comes back in the gun, steps up, looks, going deep. Complete on the run.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
First and 10, ball on the 18.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
This defense is looking to make it 3 straight trips to the red zone without a single point. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Down the middle. It's deflected. Heads up play to bat it down.
Yeah, and if you can't get to the quarterback or intercept the pass, the next best thing is to get a handle.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. Underwood comes to the line with 3 wide. On the ground with the tailback. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella's a hoss. I saw him last night at the hotel. He had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right now.
Third and 14. Ball on the 22-yard line. Michigan in a 4-wide set. Underwood set to go to the air. Wants to throw outside. He's hit and got away. Brought down. They picked up some yards, but it won't be enough to keep those chains moving.
They went to the right guy. He just couldn't get away.
A long ways yet to go, but at the end of 1, our score, Michigan 7, Florida nothing.
Fourth and 7. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Comes in to attempt the field goal, and this will make it a 2-score game. He gets it up, and it's through the upright. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Michigan is ready to kick it away.
Number 18, back deep to return.
He kicks it. Number 18 fields it in the end zone. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time? They'll start this drive at the 15.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Number 9 with 4 wide receivers. He drops back, steps up in the pocket. He's looking. Got hit as he threw.
The pass ball's incomplete. Number 8, the intended receiver on the play.
He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
First and 10. Ball on the 32.
32-yard line.
The Gators come out in a 2 tight end set. Back to pass. Down the middle. It's deflected. Almost intercepted. He just couldn't find the handle.
That poor kid looked like he was trying to catch a greased pig.
Easy, Scooter. At least he kept the receiver from making the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 32.
32-yard line.
And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. He'll work the right side. Ball is loose, fumble, and he is drilled. And this turnover is certainly not what they were hoping for.
The rich get richer, but let's not write them off just yet.
It's still early, but they can't afford to turn the ball over and let this thing get out of hand.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
Take over at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Going with the shotgun here. Underwood to the air on 1st down. Throws it to the outside. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys played football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 24. The Wolverines come out in the shotgun. He jukes him. He's gobbled up in the backfield. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kurt, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo!
The Wolverines line up with 3 wide. Throws this one out to the left. He made the catch, but he didn't get the 1st down.
Yeah, right now, the way this defense is swarming, there's just no room for him to get upfield for the 1st down.
4th and 7. Ball on the 21-yard line.
They'll call on the field goal unit here. It's up. And it splits the upright. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Michigan lines up for the kickoff. Number 18 and Moss back ready to return. Here's the kick. Moss fields it in the end zone. He shoots. The last time they had the ball, they gave it away on the fumble.
The old ball coach was not too happy about that either. I'd hate to see that if it happens again.
They'll go to work at the 16. The Gators line up with 4 wideouts. He drops back. Steps up, looking, throws it to the outside, and he dropped it. A hard throw, and it was dropped.
He possibly could have taken something off that one, but hey, when you throw that way, your receiver still can make the catch. You're one step away from the big leagues, right, Coach?
Kurt, you're absolutely right. The great ones will catch anything.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16. The Gators come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. Looks. Throws this one out to the right. Got it to his receiver.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 39. The Gators line up with 3 wide. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's got an opening. And it's caught. Tackle. They get about 10 yards on that play.
Gain of 10 on the play.
2nd down and short. Ball right around midfield.
9-yard line.
They'll work from the shotgun. He drops back. Throws it to the outside. He catches another. Inside the 30.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a 1st down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive.
5-yard line.
The Gators line up with 4 wideouts. He's looking. He's going left. Complete, and he's taken down. Almost 6 yards on the play action.
6 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. Play action, under pressure. Ball's loose, and they fall on the loose ball. And he's drilled. Are they lucky or what? The quarterback very fortunate that one of his guys recovered the football.
Yeah, he's got to be more careful out there. Either tuck that thing away or just get down before contact.
I don't care what he does. Just don't fumble. That's all. Do whatever you have to do to protect that football.
3rd down and 12. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. They line up in the shotgun. Back to pass. He steps up under heavy pressure. Airing it out long. He goes up and gets it. It's a touchdown. What a display of pure speed.
You know, anytime this guy touches the ball, he has the ability to go the entire length of the field with that speed.
And if I was calling plays, I would say, go run past everybody and we'll throw it to you. He can fly.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 3 minutes remain in the 2nd quarter, and the score is Michigan 13, Florida 7. Number 10 is lined up to kick this one off.
Number 17, back to return.
He kicks it. Number 17 has it at the 5. At the 30. The defense was able to keep them out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. They'll set up shop at the 40-yard line. Michigan comes out in the shotgun. Tackle.
Underwood on the carry. No gain on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40.
40-yard line.
Underwood back in the gun, drops back to pass. It falls incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
The Wolverine line up with 3 wide. Looking. He's looking for his man. He got it! And he's tackled. And they convert the 3rd down with a long pass play.
You're right, Brad, and that was a long pass play. As a coach, you got to appreciate it when your players come out and perform like these kids are doing right now.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. Underwood lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Looks, throws it to the outside. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Wolverines come out in the shotgun. Underwood back to pass. He's going right. And it falls incomplete. And that one will go down as an incompletion.
It's too bad because the wide receiver made a super effort to catch that pass.
Yeah, Coach, he's got the ability to come up with that circus catch.
I want that kid on my team.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. The Wolverines set up in the gun. Underwood drops back, steps up, he's looking. Look out! And that one's fallen incomplete. No catch that time, and he is blasted.
These wideouts should try to bulk up more because, man, they could get hurt.
They'll line it up for the field goal. He gets it up. And it's through the uprights. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Number 36 is lined up to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 18 fields it in the end zone. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. They'll take over at the 19. The Gators come out in a shotgun. Throws to the middle. Got it to his receiver. And they make the stop at the 31-yard line.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 31. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. They'll throw on first down. He keeps it, and he's drilled. Florida calls a timeout. Second and 4. Ball on the 37. 6 DBs in the lineup. He drops back, throws it to the outside. It falls incomplete, and the wideout couldn't drag a foot.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on that play.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 37. Number 9 with 3 wide receivers. Johnson on the give. Jukwu breaks one. And he's taken down. How about that conversion on 3rd down?
Good push here by the guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
Let me tell you something. The biggest compliment you can give a coach is that his team is playing hard. And you're right. These guys are playing real hard right now.
The Gators have 5 receivers on this play. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to air it long for the interception. He tried to force that one in there.
Yep. And the safety made him pay for it. Great job of watching the quarterback's eyes and even a better catch.
They'll get the ball here at the 18-yard line. The Wolverines line up with 3 wide. They snap it to the back. And they make the stop. Michigan takes a timeout. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 20-yard line. Underwood is back in the gun. Underwood drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left.
Incomplete pass. Number 16, the intended receiver on the play.
It's third down and 8 to go. Ball on the 20. The Wolverine set up in the gun, and they'll run him again. Missed tackle. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Florida calls a timeout. Michigan lining up the punt. Number 36 gets it off. Number 27 signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 38. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 38-yard line. Number 9 lines up in the shotgun. He steps up. He decides to run with it. Can't wrap him up. Makes a move. Tackle. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
Throws this one out to the right. Got it. Sheds a tackler. They'll bring him down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
And it looks like they're going to go no huddle here. Florida comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Looking. He's looking down the middle. Hauls it in for the touchdown. This guy can really run away from a defense, Coach.
Listen up. This kid is a big-time game breaker. He has that kind of speed.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Florida to kick this one off. Number 17 and number 15 deep to return. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll set up shop at the 20. Underwood is back in the gun. Underwood drops to throw. Steps up. Looks. He zips it out. Got it. And he's shoved out of bounds. Michigan take a timeout. First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. If anyone can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker. Wants to throw outside. Got it. And he's tackled.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on first and second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. They're in the red zone again, but this time they should be thinking touchdown. Throws it to the outside. And he just hauled in his second touchdown catch of the day.
The defense needs to put somebody on this guy before he does some serious damage.
Getting pressure on the quarterback is also key. You can't let this guy play pitch and catch with his receivers all day.
And he hits the PAT. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. Michigan to kick.
Number 18, back to return.
Kicks it deep. Number 18 fields it in the end zone. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll take over at the 18. Florida will line up in a jumbo set here. Fullback on the inside give. Tackle. Short little gain there, just trying to keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off the field.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 20. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Michigan 23, Florida 14. Florida will be kicking off to start the second half.
Number 15, back to return.
Kicks it off. Number 15 fields it in the end zone. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll start this drive at the 22.
22-yard line.
Underwood lines up in the shotgun. On the ground, up the middle. And he's taken down. They got 4 yards on that one.
Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Florida puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. The ball is tipped.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
3rd and 6. Ball on their own 26. The Wolverines come out in the shotgun with the spin, and they make the stop. They did get some yardage, but it won't move those chains.
They had a good-looking play set up, but the defense jumped on it before it was too late.
Fourth and 1. Ball on the 31-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Back to punt.
Number 36 gets it off.
Back deep to return.
Number 27 fields it to 29. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. The Gators line up with 4 wideouts. And they got it. There's sack number 4.
Boy, I really like the way this defense is pressuring the quarterback. Not much you can do out there.
Well, he's being forced to make really quick decisions because he doesn't have any time to throw the ball. That's going to lead to turnover.
2nd down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Number 9 has 5 receivers lined up here. Drops back to pass. Throws short, and it's caught. Brought down. The quarterback just lasered that one down the field, Coach.
Yeah, the defender had no shot at breaking that pass up.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Number 9 is back in the gun. Here's the option left. And they hit him in the backfield. Good play by the defense. They broke up the option before it got started.
I'll tell you what, the quarterback has to be more decisive than that. Either get it to the back on the outside or take the ball, find a seam, and cut upfield.
The Gators are lining up to punt it away. Plenty of hang time on this one. Number 22 calls for the fair catch. Number 99 has it at the 5. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. And they've got a lot of field in front of them as they start this drive. They come out in a goal line set. Underwood tosses to the left side. He's into the open field, and down he goes. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 16. They line up in the shotgun. And he's going to lose yards on this one.
Excellent job by the defense to read the draw play.
Yep, the quarterback thought he could spread them out and find a hole for himself to run through, but they were having none of that.
Second and 11. Ball on their own 15. The Wolverines come out in the shotgun. Wants to throw outside. Incomplete. And the tight end couldn't manage to stay in bounds that time.
Yep, the tight end caught the ball, but not before he stepped out of bounds. Good call there by the refs.
It's 3rd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 15-yard line. Underwood has 5 receivers lined up here. Bad snap from center. Throw. The ball is tipped, and that one probably should have been picked off.
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Into punt. Number 27, back to return.
Number 36 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 27 signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 36-yard line. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll get the ball here at the 36. They'll bring in their dime package. He drops back. He gets the pass away. And it's incomplete. With that pressure, he just couldn't do much with it.
His chance of accuracy on that throw was practically zero. Good job by the defense.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. From the gun. Lets it go. Complete. They'll bring him down. That play fake good for 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
Comes out in the shotgun. He's looking. Rolls right. He throws it. Incomplete pass. He just put a little too much air under that one.
That's one of the reasons defenses like to blitz, not only to sack the quarterback, but also to force him into making bad throws.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 10 gets it off. Number 15 takes it at the 16. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Michigan in a 5-wide set. Underwood back to throw. Looking. Wants it all. Going deep. Ball is tipped. Almost intercepted. That could have easily been a turnover.
Yeah, I don't even think the quarterback even saw that guy.
Well, he almost saw him running the other direction with the football.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20. Going with the shotgun here. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's going right. And he's shoved out of bounds. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
3rd down and a yard. Ball on the 29. Michigan lines up in a goal line set. He's gobbled up in the backfield. That's not going to move the sticks.
This defense played some sound football out there and did a good job of not letting him get into any kind of rhythm.
4th and 2. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Michigan ready to punt this one away. Number 36 punts it, and it's a good one. And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 22-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 27-yard line. Number 9 with 4 wide receivers. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Wants to throw outside. And they push him out.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Gators line up with 4 wideouts. Drops back to pass. There he goes. There's a fumble. They'll bring him down. And the offense came up with the ball somehow.
The quarterback was very fortunate right there. You can bet he holds on to the ball with both hands next time he gets it.
2nd and less than a yard. Ball right around midfield. Florida comes out in the shotgun. He's going to take off. He has some room. Brought down. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Number 9 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's going right. Got it to his receiver. And he's taken down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone. The last time they were in the red zone, they got a touchdown out of it. He might not be able to get the pass off, and he's going to be sacked. I don't think the quarterback ever saw it.
Heck, I didn't even see him. He was in there before anybody could say, "Look out!"
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on the 20-yard line. So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Michigan 23, Florida 14. It's second down, 15 to go. Ball on the 20. Trying to make it hard to hear, and the defense urging the crowd to get to their feet. Handoff up the middle. And he's tackled. Gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
on the 11 going in. Number 9 is back in the gun. He drops back. Throws it to the outside. He goes up and gets it. It's a touchdown. Nicely designed play to the wide receiver, and it got him 6.
You said it, Brad, and a good time to call it. I tip my hat to the offensive coordinator.
And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Number 10, ready to kick.
Number 17, back deep to return.
Here's the kick. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
And maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll start this drive at the 20. They line up in the shotgun. Underwood on first down. Looks, throws. Someone got a hand on it. That could have easily been a turnover.
Yeah, I don't even think the quarterback even saw that guy.
Well, he almost saw him running the other direction with the football.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Underwood lines up in the shotgun. They snap it to the back. Little shake and bake move. They'll bring him down. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 35. Underwood is back in the gun. They'll throw on first down. Comes across the middle.
Good job there by the defense to get a hand on it.
It was, Kirk, but when you're going out for a pass and the ball is in the air, you need to go after it and come down with it. You just can't watch the defender bat it down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35. The Gators line up with 6 defensive backs. Setting up the play action. He's going right. Intercepted. Why would you make a pass like that when you've got the lead?
It's simple. You don't. That was not a good choice by the quarterback.
It sure wasn't. Call another play. Dump the ball short. Call a draw play. Run a sweep. Something. But don't put the ball in the air where the defense can make a play.
They'll get the ball here at the 45-yard line. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Drops back to pass. It's deflected. He just couldn't find the handle.
That poor kid looked like he was trying to catch a greased pig.
Easy, Scooter. At least he kept the receiver from making the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 45. Florida lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. He steps up. He's going right. And it falls incomplete. The gunslinger couldn't hit his receiver on that pass.
I wonder why. Could it have been because it was thrown in the next county?
Third and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Florida in a 5-wide set. He drops back. They'll make the sack. So one of the veterans on this defense gets in there for the sack.
They've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Yeah, he can't afford to take too many more hits like that.
The Gators are lining up to punt it away. Number 10 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 15 calls for the fair catch. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
It's 1st and 10, ball on the 20. They line up in the shotgun. And he's hit as he throws. Incomplete.
Pass. Number 17, the intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 20.
20-yard line.
Underwood lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. Got it to the senior. And that one's going to put him over 300 yards passing for the ball game. It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 25. Michigan comes out in the shotgun. Wants to throw outside. And he's going to lose yards on this one. And that's 3 and out.
And if you're the defensive coordinator, you deserve a pat on the back.
4th and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 36 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 27 takes it at the 23. A little juke. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 29. Florida lines up in a double tight set. They'll throw on 1st down. Steps up, down the middle. Got it. And they make the stop.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. And this impact linebacker is fired up down there. Throws it to the outside. And he brings it down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Florida lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on 1st down. He's looking. Over the middle. Tackle. That's a 10-yard gain.
Gain of 10 on the play.
Second and less than a yard. Ball on the 33. The Gators have 5 receivers on this play. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. There's a missed tackle, and he's taken down. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Gators come out in a shotgun. Steps up in the pocket. Throws. And it's caught. And he's tackled. He picks up a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 23. The Gators with 4 receivers. Throws it to the outside. It falls incomplete.
You got to keep it under control. That's some nice arm strength, but it doesn't matter if it's not on target.
You're absolutely right, Coach. You have to be accurate on those type of passes.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 23-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Back to back. Tries to juke. He takes off. They'll bring him down. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. They line up in the gun, looking to spread out this defense a bit. Touchdown. Nice little run there by the halfback to get in for the score.
Yo, that guy was not about to be stopped. He really wanted to get into the end zone.
They'll go for 2 in this situation. And the defense holds. Well, they had to go for 2, but they couldn't punch it in.
Yeah, but that's a big play by this defense to get back some momentum. You give up the score, but prevent them from getting the 2 points.
Florida lines up for the kickoff.
Number 17 back deep to return.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 17 fields it in the end zone. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
The Wolverine set up in the gun. Fires deep down the left side. Got it. And down he goes. And guys, that's now over 200 yards receiving on the day for this young fella.
Well, he comes up with another big catch here, and to be honest, this defense just doesn't have an answer for this guy. He's been open all game long.
Looks like someone went a little too far with the celebration.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
First and long. Ball on their own 41. Florida has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. Almost picked off. Almost a turnover.
As a quarterback, I can tell you that those are the only types of drops we like to see.
It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 41. Underwood is back in the gun. Throw short, and he can't hang on to it. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 41-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. He drops back. He steps up, looking, throws this one out to the left.
Overthrew his man, but boy, did he have some heat on him.
Too much heat. Completing the pass is more important than throwing the ball 100 miles an hour.
That's true. He just needs to put a little bit more touch on that pass.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 36 hunts it, and it's a good one. Number 27 signals for a fair catch. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Johnson gets it on the counter left. They'll drop him for a loss. Michigan calls a timeout. Second and 13 coming up here. Ball on the 17. Number 9 with 4 wide receivers. They hand it off again. He jukes him. He can scoot. And he's taken down. Michigan takes a timeout. We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 27-yard line. Johnson will run it again. Big opening. And he's tackled. Michigan calls a timeout. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 40. Florida is about ready to celebrate a big victory here. And he'll just kneel it here. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 38. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. There's the kneel down by the quarterback. Third and 14. This is the 6th play of this drive. And this ball game's over. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
Well, this one had me on the edge of my seat all game long. Florida really got all they asked for and more in this contest. Great job by both teams.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2006. We hope you all join us again. Again, our final score, Florida 27, Michigan 23. We hope you enjoyed this game as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. So long, everyone.